Yo, what's good, YouTube? Today is going to be I want to say amazing, but not so amazing video in terms of where I'm at now. But long story short, we got rid of the 06 cateye and we now have an 07 Duramax. That is correct. We absolutely have a prime, not really, 2007 LBZ Duramax GMC Sierra on the channel officially. So a little bit of story behind this thing. I kind of just posted my truck because I had a weird little like car itch. So I posted my truck on Facebook Marketplace like, yo, somebody trade me a car for this thing. I kind of just want to get out of it in terms of I just want to itch my car itch, right? I was fiending for a car. I wanted to go drive a car, you know. But I ignored a lot of offers. I got a stupid amount of offers, like a big turbo Mazda Speed 3 full of carbon fiber. Like, the cars you can get for a truck is actually insane. Somebody was like, yo, I'll trade you a Duramax for it. And I was like, okay, pics and info. But he's got a fully optioned, and I mean fully optioned, LBZ Duramax. And the thing's got a sunroof, bub. So I was like, all right. I was like, so something's definitely weird about it. And I was like, well, this is my dream truck. So I went there. It needs some body work, right? So the thing I absolutely knew about was it needs a little bit of body work. The frame is okay, but you know, we got some. This is probably the worst of it right here. Frames and rockers are still intact, which is actually insane because this truck came from more south than Connecticut, which is actually unbelievable. Still got a little piece of the old 1500 because the tailgate that he had was absolutely cooked. This piece there was literally a gaping hole in there, dude. It was a no-go for me. But I told him, I was like, yo, you give me the tailgate, maybe I'll do it. He wouldn't let me drive the truck, and we're gonna get into that in a second. He would not let me drive the truck at all. He was just like, no. I was like, buddy, I will hand you my title, let me drive the truck. And he was just like, no. But I understand because I don't want people driving my $12,000 truck. But there was a reason he didn't want me to drive the truck, because it has a boost leak. Kid was 16 years old or 17, you know, and to him, this truck was probably a headache and he wanted to get out of it, but it's literally a boost leak and we need a mass airflow sensor, and this truck's going to be totally driving within the next couple weeks or however long it's going to take me to actually find where all the leaks are. Also, I think it has up pipe exhaust leaks, but all this stuff is fixable and not for a lot of money. So we have a dream LBZ Duramax. This is my absolute dream truck, quad cab, full leather. The only problem is Grimace from McDonald's got a little hungry last night and took a bite out of the seat, but other than that, she's absolutely a unit. We got to get rid of the Redneck Randy steering wheel cover because that's not me, bud. Yep, yeah, she's all right. She's got stock piping all the way to a bed stack at the moment, but my cousin Georgie knows everything about these Duramaxes. He's had enough of them, and he had some extra 5-inch laying around. So right off the ripskis, we're gonna be slapping some 5-inch in that bad boy as soon as the boost leak is fixed and the thing actually makes more than 1 pound of boost, because we had my cousin's monitor hooked up on the way home. It made no boost. We actually fixed the EGR delete. The piping was literally off, so obviously all the boost isn't going to be going anywhere. And we put it all back together, kind of like not great because it was fucking like literally 11 at night, but we put it all back together. Actually, I'll show you guys that. Ugh. So we had to take the intake off, everything, literally. Also, we're gonna get a new filter because that might be stopping us from making a little bit of boost. But this EGR delete was literally flopping around. It's a little bit more solid in there now. We're probably gonna get new O-rings to go into the valley. I forget what that's called. I'm new to Duramaxes, but you know, if you guys know Duramax, you know what I'm talking about, where the charge pipe goes into. But we will be fixing that. But anyways, we put it back together, and I took for a little test drive. It was my first time driving it because I had my cousin drive it home because he knows what to look for, what to feel for. And I was like, oh, this thing doesn't go anywhere. But we made a little bit of progress. On the tuner, we made 1 pound of boost last night. We didn't make any pounds of boost on the way home. So that's sick. Also, we checked the vane position on the turbo on the way home, and they're always above 50. Apparently it should be 0, and they're all above 50 all the fucking time. So it might need a turbo sensor as well. I don't know what the actual name for that is, but we were talking about it last night, and we're probably gonna need like 4 different sensors. So $7,000 in sensors for Duramaxes, I'm starting to realize. But it'll be worth it when everything's done, and then we need to fix that boost leak. So after that's said and done, we're gonna slap a tune on this thing, and it's gonna be actually cherry. The motor has no blow-by, no head pressure, so I'm not too worried about it. In all reality, it made it home from almost Maine, literally almost in New Hampshire, so it can't be too bad. I can drive it around town for a little bit. It rolls gold because it makes 0 pounds of boost, so that's beautiful. But nonetheless, I'm actually going to run to the bank, and then I'm going to be coming back and giving it an entire detail, inside, outside. I'm going to show you guys what it's looking like at the end of the day. What?
Give me the key.
I don't know.
Start this bitch up then. We want to hear this shit. Hell no.
Bro, all the exhaust just dumps into the fucking...
I don't care. I just want to hear your Duramax.
All you hear is the tick of a fucking
Exhaust leak.
Yeah.
They sound ridiculous.
Yeah, pop the hood for me.
At least it's an LBZ. If it was an LOY, I was gonna hate you.
Sorry. She got a fat curb key on her though, at least.
Look at all that stockiness. Wow. Yep.
I'll pipe crack in half. Go listen to the stack now while I hold it.
That kind of tit. He just went from a gasser to a big diesel guy now. Just mind you, boys. Fuck the bike. Oh, fuck the truck. Check out Donnie's Harley. Tater. Boys. Sup? Cho. Get that off the camera. No paraphernalia here. What? Sorry about that. Family friendly here. Big riders.
Oh yeah.
What are you doing? I don't know. Donnie's probably mad that I'm using. God damn!
Who the fuck are you?
Donnie's probably mad.
Saw Nick.
Alright, this is enough for me fucking with Donnie's vlog camera. He's already pissed enough.
Oh yeah. Alright, so we just finished up a mild detail on the LBZ Duramax. So I'm gonna go into a little bit of a story time with this truck here, but before that, I'll show you guys exactly how this thing starts. It runs absolutely. Look at that. Started quick. The motor is completely sound, but we're gonna go over that in a little bit here. I'm gonna pull it over there, and then I'm gonna hop out, show you guys the detail and exactly what's going on with this thing, and then I'm gonna explain a little story time on how I traded this thing for that and how we got to where we are and exactly what actually happened, because we got into a little bit of a scandal here. All right, so here she is on the outside. This is after a quick, and now let me say quick, interior exterior detail. I put a quick coat of ceramic coating on there, like just like a wipe on solution for now, because this paint is roached, and we're going to be completely repainting this entire truck because 16-year-old kid had it before me, and that just goes to say exactly how this truck was treated. Like, the paint match goes absolutely insane. Not to rag on them or anything, but that also ties into the story that I'm about to tell. So yes, I bought my truck for my $1,500 for a sum of money, and I built it. I was maybe a couple grand into it with building it, and I traded it for a completely fully loaded LBZ Duramax, which is my dream truck. So right off the rip on the interior, it is absolutely beautiful in here. It's missing all the rubber pieces, but it's a Duramax for a gasser 1500. What do you expect? The seats are all primo. and I mean like primo. Besides that, the Cookie Buster got a little hungry. I'm sure I showed you guys that before. I'm on another day of recording. This is a couple days after the night that I picked up the truck, so if I'm going over things more than once, I'm sorry, but yeah. So fully optioned GMC Sierra LBZ Duramax, traded for my 1500 gasser that has been on the channel. If you guys have followed at all, you guys will know everything about that truck. This thing needs body work, and I'm gonna paint and undercoat the frame. It came with a lift kit. It came with new pads, new rotors, new calipers for the rear, dust shields. Like this thing came with so much stuff, glow plugs. I think the kid that I got it off of was trying to do it all, but he got a little scared because we're gonna go over that right now, actually. Get her going. So, looks all right. First thing I noticed when I picked up the truck is the EGR delete pipe. Literally not even connected to the system, so we were getting zero boost because of that, but me and my cousin, we fixed it up for the time being there, and we were still getting no boost. So I was like, that's a little weird. Something told me to get up in here and wiggle this bad boy, because there's a block plate there, which is not the right way to do an EGR delete, but I don't know if you guys can see in there, but that's my EGR pipe, or my up pipe. It is completely snapped the heck off. So we're building zero boost. Well, you're gonna have that when your up pipe is dumping into your freaking engine bay. So what I think happened, all right, so you know, a little bit of context, not to rag on the kid, okay? He wouldn't let me drive it. We were doing the even trade. I told him I would sign my title and hand it to him in his hand. He would literally own my truck just if I could get in and drive it. He would not let me drive it. Red flag. But the truck looked okay enough to trade for it, right? We get in the truck. My cousin's driving home because we went all the way to almost Maine to get this thing. And I was like, yo, get on it. I want to take a video. He's like, buddy, I'm in it. I'm in it. We were doing 25 miles an hour. He was floored. I was like, instantly, my heart drops. I know nothing about Duramaxes. I'm sitting there actually shitting bricks. I was like, this kid just dogged me. But in his mind, I'm gonna say he probably did, because he didn't know what was actually wrong with the truck, and he was probably scared because he thought something was insanely wrong. The truck has no blow-by, no head pressure. The motor is absolutely beautiful. 230K on the dash. He also said it was 220K, but who knows. But we were building zero boost. And my cousin, he knows a lot about Duramaxes. He was like, buddy, don't sweat it. He was like, we're gonna have this thing figured out. It could be one sensor, it could be 12 sensors, it could be you're just not building boost because of whatever reason. Well, the EGR route on the up pipe is completely snapped off. Your turbo doesn't spool if it doesn't get any exhaust, okay? So we literally just figured out exactly what's going to go on. So I just bought some Go Fast parts. I got the 3-inch down pipe, a 3-inch an LB7 up pipe, so it has no EGR thing. I got a new Y bridge, 3-inch high flow charge pipe that goes from the intercooler to the motor. So this thing's going to get rowdy, and I am 100% certain, just off of me not knowing anything about Duramaxes, I can already tell you why the turbo doesn't spool, because it's logic. Okay, so we're gonna get that thing fixed up. But yeah, I mean, other than that, dude, the actual rot of the truck is almost non-existent. This is all surface rust. This is all stuff that you just sand and paint over and then get it undercoated, you know? Like, I need some new fenders. I'm probably gonna get new fenders because these things are roached, even though they're brand new. We got a little bit of surface rust. I'm just gonna sand this all down and paint it. Dude, this thing is literally surface rust, man. Like, I can't believe I got my dream truck for a 1500 gasser. To be fair, 16-year-old kid, probably doesn't know a whole bunch about Duramaxes, got a little scared, had to get rid of it. So he made out in the sense that he can just get in that truck and drive. That truck was beautiful. But me, I got a little bit of project ahead of me. Who cares? It is my dream truck. I have no frets in the world that this thing is going to be beautiful. Like I said, fully optioned with a sunroof. Like, this thing's a mean bugger. This thing is actually insane, besides the Cookie Monster bite, but we're gonna get rid of that. I'm not worried about it. One seat is not gonna hurt me, you know? Other than that, also the left side speakers are roached, but we're gonna be doing full audio in this. Actually, the next video is literally about this bad boy right here. We're putting our head unit and our subs in. It also has a bed stack with stock pipes. We also just picked up 5-inch from my cousin on the way home, so we're gonna be slapping that on in the third video of this truck. Would we do the up pipes and the charge pipes, the Y bridge and building boost. I'm excited to feel it for the first time. It also came on 20x10 motor metals. We're going to be getting rid of those. My cousin maybe wants to trade me his 12 wides. We don't know what's going to go on with that yet. He wants tires because these tires are absolutely roached. So other than that, we're going to take a brand new bumper, get the plow stuff out of there. This thing is going to be absolutely insane. My dream truck, most people's dream trucks, a sunroof LBZ. I mean, come on, dude. So I am extremely hyped to have this thing on the channel. Unfortunately, the 1500 is gone, but we have moved into the stage of our life where we have our dream truck at 23 years old. So it's going to be a little bit of a project, but that's all going to go on YouTube, and I hope you guys stay tuned for that. Speaking of which, Instagram sees everything first. The Don.87 or the Don.87 on TikTok, that is also seeing this truck. You guys are going to be getting weekly updates, so if you guys want to stay tuned, go over to those social medias and you guys are going to be good to go. But other than that, we are going to go start installing all the audio equipment, so that's going to be dope. We're going to get that thing going, and we'll have our second video on this truck already. So rest in peace cateye, but hello LBZ sunroof Duramax. So with that being said, guys, it's going to be the end of the video. I hope you guys stick around, subscribe, do what you guys want to do. Absolute insane gem we got here. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay tuned. Appreciate it. Bye.